When someone invites you and sends you a calendar event invitation, you will find it in two places. Obviously, you'll find it on your calendar. As you can see, these are events that I put in, and you see how the circle is filled in. If someone just invited you, it's going to be a hollow circle. So you can tell that this is an event that you have not yet responded to. So this is one way you can see that you have a new event, but it's kind of subtle, and if you're not paying attention to every event on your calendar, you might miss it, which is why Google also will send you an email. So as you can see, I have an invitation, and if I click on it, it says invitation. This is the title of the event. I titled it with all of those stars. So it says this is just a test. This is just a test. It tells you what day, the date, the time, and who sent it. So as you can see right here, I can be like, yes, I'm going to attend if I want to, or maybe I need to look into it, or I can flat out say no. If you look down below, it says that this is the name of it. There's additional information. Come one, come all. At this training, we'll be discussing Heido's computer science action plan. Please bring a fully charged laptop to this event. So there's additional details. It also tells me where it's going to be if they put it in. Sometimes they don't put these things in, but if they added it in, I can say, oh, it's happening in the library. There's also an option here to join a video call. They don't have to enable that, and we're going to talk about that later. But if they did and you click that link on that time when it's supposed to happen, you'll instantly be taken into a Hangouts room where there's a video. You can say, yes, I want it to access my microphone and camera, and it's basically like a Skype call. So it's built in so you don't have to coordinate and have everyone call what. Everyone has the same link. Whoever's invited instantly has access to that Hangout. So that's pretty cool integration. It also says which calendar it'll be added to and who's going. So if there are 7 people who were invited, all 7 of them would be listed here, and you can see everyone who was invited. You can also see that there's an attachment. There's just arbitrarily to show you that you can attach things. I have attached the Hawaii State DOE Computer Science Action Plan. Not that anyone truly cares, but just showing you that you can attach maybe your minutes for a PLC meeting or your PLC cycle thing that you wanted to talk about. So you can attach the links right in here so that you don't have to send emails to people when they show up. Everything that you want to talk about can be attached directly into your calendar event itself. So this is how it looks as an email attachment. If I go back to my calendar view here, right now, all of those details, I swear, are here as well, but right now you can just see it's happening on October 1st at 7 a.m. and the name of the event. But if I click on it one time, all of those things will show up again. Here's the name of the event, when it's happening, where it's happening. There's that Join Hangouts link that will take you to that video chat room. You can see all of the people that were invited. If they say yes that they're going to go, there's going to be a green check mark. If it's a red X, it means that they are not going. And honestly, I forget the symbol that is used for if they're a maybe. But all 3 different symbols will show up there. Here's additional text of what you should bring. Bring a fully charged laptop to the event. All attachments from Google Drive are in here. And then again, at the very bottom, you can say, yes, I'm going. No, I'm not. Maybe I will. All of those things. So let's just to show you. So watch this little circle here. So if I click yes here, it'll change it to a full circle. It says I responded yes to the event, and now it's fully shaded in instead of hollow. Now let's say later on I changed my mind and I'm like, oh, actually, you know what? I might not be able to come. I can change it to maybe. And as you can see now, it has these little lines filling in. So it's on your calendar, you can visually see how you responded to different events. And let's say later on you're like, oh, actually, you know what? I do have an appointment and I just cannot make it. You can change your answer just by clicking on the event again and clicking no. And when you click no, just so you know, it does go away completely. And now you don't have anything to click on if you changed your mind for a 4th time. So if you say no to the event, the only way to get it back to your calendar is if you go back to the email, and in the email you click yes. Then it'll shove it back onto your calendar, or at least it should. We gotta remind it to exist. So then it goes back onto your calendar. Once you push no, it will disappear absolutely completely. If things are edited, let's say that the organizer changed anything, you would get an additional email. So maybe the time was changed, you would get an email that would follow up and be like, actually not from 7 to 8, we're going to meet from 7:30 to 8:30. But you would get an email that would prompt you and remind you or tell you of anything that was changed. So pretty powerful. You can have the video chat built in and the attachments part so that people aren't shuffling around trying to find everything that you want to talk about at your meeting. So that is how you accept or decline a calendar event.